resembles the wishes and aspirations of our people. As a result, we hold it necessary as a people that we would challenge that status quo. But we can only challenge it politically. We can challenge it with wit and wisdom and with the love of our country filled up in our hearts. So on that note, I want to invoke the very spirits of our founding fathers in the late memory and honor of His Excellency Sadauda Kairaba Jawara. On his spirit, today we stand, we invoke the future of our country on the same foundations upon which it is set. Today is a new dawn in our country's political history. Today, we forge ahead to the future of our country. Today, we set a new course for the progress of our country. And nothing pleases me than to be a moderator of such an important event. So today's event, ladies and gentlemen, again, I will be the moderator, but we will have our opening prayers led by Mr. Waka Job. This is for everyone to be guided here. Then we would have a welcoming remarks by the PPP National President, Honorable Mbemba Nanko, which would be followed by a statement from the People's Progressive Party by Mr. Fode Singate. Then we will have a statement from the flag bearer, Honorable Saikou Sawo, and then the closing remarks would be one of the most strongest women that we
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alamin. Arrahmanirrahim Maliki Yawmiddin. Iyyaka na'budu wa iyyaka nasta'in. Ihdina siratal mustaqim. Siratal ladzina an'amta alaihim ghairil maghdubi alaihim waladdallin. Amin. Allahumma atal malikul haq allazi la ilaha illa anta ya Allahu ya salamu ya safi ya safi al-hulub ya safi al-hulub ya safi al-hulub. Allahumma salli ala sayyidina Muhammadin al-Fatihi lima ukhliqa lima wal hadi lima sabaha an-nas bil haqqi bil haqqi wal hadi ila siratikal mustaqim wa ala alihi haqqa qadrihi wa miqdaril azim. Inna Allaha wal malaikatahu yusalluna ala nabi ya ayyuhallazina amanu sallu alayhi wa sallimu tasliman. Sallallahu ta'ala wa alihi wa sahbihi wa sallama tasliman. Subhana rabbika rabbil izzati amma yasifun wa salamun alal mursalin walhamdulillahi rabbil alamin.
General Minketa mba Honorable Ousmane Madike Falti mba konton na famfang mba tentula mba jayla kadung kabiring ay nyim patio mara fokana bula bila luwolung nyim patio ka nyato ta kutoleje adu bi wakata nyato talati nyato ta mi yalon ko awarta bake adun ay PPP muta nyamen Sadauda Kairaba Jawara ani mol miliyalon ko wolle denta yanyim patio lo PPP manke patiti millota State House amu patio le ti patio mi yalon ko Gambia dobal le kafuta nyoma ya lo ya kata fo itata ifutata State House woto bi ndelbe nyin siyo min kono jam bi nsenyin lonko dolle folo e nyin dati ya dati tenne ima dati koybe State House le dron ye patio form comme patio dol bije wol lota nyamen e keta presidenti ye patio lo bari PPP jannen abe kala presidenti patio lota a commencé ta kafundinle la adu bi ala akendim bi kafo be wara kanne woto kamala mbe mol tentula bake mbali jeyla alla na kana mabe nyim mitinoto janni mbe tambila nyato folo mbe kontondiro ci kala mbadi la na mol la miliyalon ko walla be siring ni nyi hay teblo to jang mbadati la nang mola me yalon ko atele mun na diaspora la vice president oti memu pa maneti mba kontonna mba tentula mba jeyla ni wobota je na diaspora la president Obijang me yalon ko bi a fanan nata kana mabe nyimbe ngoto ben mi yalon ko abe kummaring PPP la patio dingli beye andung atela mu modi fana mi yalon ko amba a fama keta moleti mi yalon ko atela keta di force governor generality tubabol la marloto sa farman singate e ka fay fode singate atele bo noma ni wo bota je mbe kebañi membe mbala jang atele mu na board of trustees chairman ti iba falaye ko pa waka job nuwo bota je mbe mo fana yitandila mba konton na me yalon ko ate fana yato la Sadawda Kairaba Jawaral la amunta ko we are very lucky that we have Sadawda Kairaba Jawara with us here so mbo fana konton na mba tentula mba jayla atele mun na national youth president oti anata Saikou ke atele kata PPP la administrative secretary so mba konton na mba tentula mba jayla ay do ku kendol min abeke kam nuwo bota je mbe na muskeba mi yalon ko Gambia niya ayelo bondi doro ka Gambia le jije kato anyaka Gambia le je wato wati niyata barama doro Gambia le ka ika wala jije wala mu ajaratu duta kama soti mba kon don namba tentula ni wo bota je na national women president o bijang mi yalon ko ika fay ko jene ba musi wakil limba adankene yata alata alala fembuka bonda noto nay ko men muta ako dammanne aka bula wala noma wala jene ba tim ba kon don na national women mobilize Abidjan PPP menketa ajaratu sona amiti afanam felendin siring wodulato jana mba konton na mba tentula bake mba jeyla nga faale ko PPP is very lucky to have all those people who have started the Gambia sa farman singata bijang mi yalon ko yata tola sa farman singata la e ka fa atala mun na national youth mobilize ati ata fanam felendin siri wotabuloto so we have all the SAS million ko yedo ko commencé num PPP yo no bota je minala fannal menna wala mu golden era la mol million ko wala natana kana kafu PPP ma inata ka kafu PPP lama bi telefonal mu PPP dingulati pour mol sa understand wo nyam lafta mol ya kalamuta ko golden era la mol bi abe mu PPP dingulati pour mol si woto longo nyama je amanke komin ko ni ko parti fulabe ka be denkay be maj kan is not a maja i mu parti dingulati PPP Sadawda right min soto PPP la kuoto ni fanali yo right killing la soto PPP la kuoto ibe mbal be konton na mbal be tol long bari mbal be konton na mbal be tentula mbal be jeyla katum bi atol mu molleti million ko alkumma batale ñim banko wala ñaatuta ko woku media household nal datije kubuka benno bar kabiral natal dabulata ñin ko ko na jandron ngalon kon na kol be benda njunji kitala ko kibarol min be fintile jam bi ibe dunna duniya kono wa kibarol be kala kibarol ti mi yalon ko abe kumma yala abe tonya yala adun abe kala fenti mi yalon ko 2026 PPP is going back to State House woto bi nse wota nkontanta kaje ko golden era Saikou inila molu isalon ko bi PPP al bebulata PPP la kulun kono al bebe bularing PPP la kulun kono al be mu PPP dingulati PPP manke patiti patio mi yalon ko karle tamu karla patita nyinti de nyimmu molbe la patio leti be exemple o itan la Sadawda Kairaba Jawara bira bota je jumale nata Umaru Amadou Diallo oje Diallo bota je jumale nata Papa Ndiaye bota je jumale nata Keba Diallo bota je jumale nata Ousmane Madike Fall bimbe siri wala korda ko na jam woto
ay tala wa barakatuh ñi ngeen nuyu mbolom yépp di nuyu high table bi di kontaan si bés bi bu baax parce que bés la boo xam ne taarix la si biir Gambia kenn du ko fàtte comme li ki jóge ko fii wax li mu wax si Mandinka gannaaw jëluñ ko benn duñ ko mun a faram-fàccee comme ni mu ko waxee waaye dinañ ko summarize rek foog naa li olof di wax ne junj doy na borom xel suñu waxee rek foog naa ñëpp dinañ understand wax bi fan la jëm comme gannaaw bu mu nuyoo mbooloo mi bisimale leen si jataay bi fii wane kilifa yi wane high table bi wax si PPP ne si ñun ñëpp tey ñu ngi dajee si këri PPP wala boog si biit banqaas si PPP tey comme àdduna ni moo doxee wala politique ni moo demee léegi-léeg ñu boole ñaari doole muy benn doole kon foog naa loolu mooy mandarga bii nii tey wax na ki nga xam ne mooy parti leader PPP muy Mr Madické Fall moom mooy njiiti parti bi waaye nekku ne moom parti bi parce que Jawara mi nga xam ne moo foom parti bi bim ko foom ni mu foomee parti dafa ute ak yeneen parti yi ni ñu leen foomee moom dafa foom parti bi si grassroots nekku ne dafa toog rek nekk dem State House door a taxawal parti PPP taxaweewul noonu ni mu taxawee mooy ñun foog naa ne ñi ko mun a fàttali ko fii bariwut waaye dégg-dégg nopp moom ak borom ñun ñëpp xam nañ Jawara fan la jaar ba yóbbu Gambie tey fi mu àgg parce que mun nañu wax ne Gambie tey lépp lu fi nekk rek si lu baax moom moo ko fi ji moo indi pour ñu jot suñu bopp moo indi moo fi de démocratie foog naa démocratie bi sax moom gëmatuma ne Gambie dinañ ko amaat lu la neex wax fu la neex dem nguur réew mi sedd guy yëpp tolloo ak ami nit ñi dund bu xiiw mu wute ak tey Gambie ni moo dundee léegi bi mu jógee ko foofu wax na ci diggante Golden Era Party ak Golden Era Party bi ñëw tey pour bokk ak PPP liggéey ak PPP si turi PPP wax na wane na exécutif yi PPP bi yëpp mu wane Saikou wane Nenneh wane ne Saikou suñ demee ba 2026 moom la ñoo choose pour mu nekk flag bearer ñu kontaan si loolu bu baax politique nag dafa am lim laaj dafa am ay sarta yoo xam ne su ko amut bu ci benn manqué rek dina am problème mooy benn war ngaa nekk ndaw ñaar war ngaa am resources ñett war ngaa nekk nit koo xam ne ku dëggu nga ñett yi si demul rek politique bi dina am jafe-jafe li taxit mu ne ñu xalaat bi mooy parti yu bëri ñëw nañ pour join ci PPP waaye xañ na yàlla tuddul loolu yàlla wërsëgul leen loolu ñun am nañ xibaar bi sax ne parti yu bëri soxla woon nañ PPP pour liggéey ak moom waaye kan la ko yàlla wërsëgal mooy Golden Era Party ndiglaan yaru bi nga xam ne moom la yaru Saikou yaru ak teey bi mu teey ak jox nit ki gëdëm xam nim ci mel loolu moo tax PPP yaakaar ko welcome ko ak mbooloo mi pour bokk ak ñoom liggéey ak ñoom foog naa ne comme ni ma ko waxee rek si njëlbeen bi dafay jëfeñ trop pour ma toppaat ko comme ni mu ko waxee parce que wax na ba pare man ma door a jël ñu ngi jégalu xam naa ne wax yu bari wax na ko si gannaaw waaye foog naa ne fi mu nekk ñun ñëpp dinañ xam lan lañ bëgg a wax liñ bëgg a wax te waxuñ ko sax foog naa ñun ñëpp dinañ ko xam kontaan bu baax di ñaan yàlla daje bi mbooloo mi yal na ko yàlla yëkkati si kaw du yàlla yëkkati mu kaw si kaw rek mu jóg yal na ko te yal nañu ko yàlla téyel mu dëgër.
Sitting here today, that took your time, and I know today is Tuesday, if I'm not mistaken. I know some people have to go to work, but because of the importance of this occasion, that you took your time to come and attend this very important occasion in PPP's history. And I would like to say my regards to Mr. Sawo and Mr. Nenneh for coming to join us for this historic party that we all love and grew up with. And also I want to thank Mr. Waka, my older brother and uncle, and to the council. Auntie, thank you. Mbemba, I appreciate you. And I was happy to know that our vice president for the diaspora is also here. Mr. Mane, thank you for attending. I would like to read this speech to everybody to come to reasons why these parties, two parties came together, and why we are moving forward to make sure that this 2026 is something that we'll be able to accomplish and make sure lead this country to where we want it to be. I warmly welcome you all to this press conference at the residence of our party leader here in Bijilo. On behalf of the Secretary General and Party Leader, Honorable Madike Fall, and the entire leadership of the People's Progressive Party, I extend my sincere appreciation to all members of the press for honoring our invitation and being part of the important engagement. The People's Progressive Party recently held a historic and forward-looking consultation with the leadership of the Golden Era movement, led by Saikou Sawo and Mr. Nenneh Cheyassin Kebe. Right? Mrs. Sorry. I apologize. The engagement followed a series of constructive consultation between the PPP Secretary General and Party Leader, Honorable Osman Madike Fall, in keeping with the party's long-standing tradition of inclusion, dialogue, and democratic practices. The party leader delegated competent and representative team of party officials to engage the Golden Era leadership in open, respectful, and purposeful discussion aimed at strengthening the national unity and building a credible, people-centered political alternative for the Gambia. This engagement resulted in the leadership of Golden Era movement formally joining the Progressive Party, PPP, together with their followers who are now recognized as bona fide members of the PPP. Our coming together is not a merger, coalition, or alliances. Rather, it is a principled decision to unite under the banner, values, constitution, policy framework of the People's Progressive Party. Moving forward, Mr. Saikou Sawo and Mrs. Right? Yeah. And Mrs. Nenneh Cheyassin Kebe and their entire support base will actively, genuinely defend and make the PPP values, ideology, policy positions in the Gambia people. The PPP platform is an issue-driven platform. We firmly believe that the Gambian people deserve serious, solutions-oriented politics that focuses on national challenges, development priorities, and the everyday realities of citizens, rather than personal attacks, insults, divisive rhetoric that have increasingly characterized our political discourse in recent times. The PPP leadership firmly believes that Mr. Saikou Sawo and Mrs. Nenneh Cheyassin Kebe are patriotic citizens who genuinely have the Gambia at heart. The party is deeply proud of their ambition to serve the nation and their decision to return home, and their willingness to invest significantly, both in resources and ideas, to contribute meaningfully to a national development and the well-being of the Gambian people. Most importantly, since they began engaging Gambians on political and national issues, Mr. Saikou Sawo and Mrs. Nenneh Cheyassin Kebe have consistently conducted themselves with civility, issue-based leadership, deep respect for differing views. Their conduct reflects maturity, responsibility at two distinct, independent offices, deliberately structured to safeguard internal democracy fairness, and equal opportunity for all members. The role of the party leader is to strengthen party institutions, protect internal democracy, and create enabling environment in which every committed member can grow, lead, aspire in accordance with the values and traditions of the PPP. In this spirit, the PPP leadership commits to providing a level playing field, institutional support, and the necessary resources to Mr. Sawo as the aspiring candidate for the position of the PPP presidential flag bearer, and by will of the Gambian people to become President of the Republic of the Gambia. Thank you. For Mr. Sawo and Mrs. Nenneh Cheyassin Kebe, the consideration to join the PPP is not merely about today's leadership, it is about the proud legacy of the party's founding fathers who worked tirelessly to unite the Gambia, safeguard national sovereignty, and build a peaceful and independent nation despite extremely limited resources. The legacy and sacrifice, discipline, patriotism remains the moral compass of the PPP today. The PPP recognizes Mr. Sawo as a competent, capable, committed leader who is ready to serve the Gambian people with integrity, humility, and vision. Thank you. The PPP is more than a political party, it's a national movement. Thank you. It was the PPP that led the Gambia to independence, laying the foundation of peace, unity, and development, as rightly echoed by Mrs. Cheyassin Kebe, sorry. Same person. Make sure I get the last name correct. Mr. Sawo, it is once again the responsibility of PPP to lead the nation into a golden era. The Secretary General and the party leader, thank you. Therefore, call on all PPP members, supporters, and sympathizers to extend full support, cooperation, solidarity to Mr. Sawo and Mrs. Nenneh Cheyassin Kebe. All regional, thank you. All regional chairperson and party structures are encouraged to welcome them warmly in the true spirit of the PPP family. Thank you. The PPP has consistently demonstrated that it is only political party in the Gambia where all members are afforded a genuine opportunity to grow and lead, as clearly evidenced during our most recent elective Congress, where an incumbent party leader was democratically defeated through a transparent and credible process. The historic outcome stands as a powerful testament to the PPP's unwavering commitment to internal democracy, fairness, respect for the will of its members. We are therefore very proud that Mr. Sawo and Mrs. Nenneh Cheyassin Kebe have identified the PPP as a credible, valuable political party platform through which they can freely contest, compete, and ultimately win, based solely on merit and confidence of party members and the Gambian people. For a long time, the PPP has issued a clarion call to all sons and daughters of the PPP to return home and re-engage with the party's noble mission. We are deeply encouraged and excited that the leadership of the Golden Era movement has headed this call, reaffirming the PPP's enduring relevance as a true political home for progressive, patriotic Gambians. Today, united in purpose, the PPP stand ready to usher the Gambia into an affordable nation, once defined by dignity, opportunity, accountability, leadership, and shared prosperity for all. We therefore invite Mr. Sawo to deliver his statement, after which we will take questions from the press. Thank you very much.
Members of the Saikou Sawo. On behalf of myself and my team, I sincerely thank you for honoring the invitation of the greatest political party in the Gambia, the People's Progressive Party, PPP. I extend my warm greetings to Honorable Usman Madike Fall, our Secretary General and Party Leader, Mr. Bemba Nanko, our National President, and the entire executive leadership of the People's Progressive Party. Today, I'm excited to stand before you to share a journey that many of you have witnessed over time. I have been engaging with various political party leaders, learning about their visions, structures, and commitments to national development. Throughout this process, one party consistently occupied my thoughts: the Party of Independence, the People's Progressive Party, PPP. I was keenly looking for an opportunity to establish an official connection with the party. Fortunately, through my personal assistant, we were able to reach the national president of PPP, Mr. Bemba Nanko, who, without hesitation, shared the content of our able, humble, and visionary party leader, Honorable Usman Madike Fall. From the first very conversation, I felt at home. The warmth, sincerity, and passion for a better Gambia and for the revival of PPP were deeply evident. Our discussion flowed naturally, as true we had known each other for many years. He's a young leader like myself, deeply committed to democratic values and national service. I expressed our interest in working with PPP, and without hesitation, I was told that PPP has no barriers. Once you join with sincerity, the sky is the limit. What inspired me most was the story of our party leader himself, how he joined PPP as an ordinary member of the party, participated in its democratic internal processes, and ultimately defeated an incumbent leader to become the party leader. This is unprecedented in Gambian politics and speaks volumes about the PPP's internal democracy. Honorable Usman Madike Fall further explained that within the PPP, the flag bearer is not the same as the Secretary General or party leader, reinforcing the party's commitment to institutional democracy. He assured me that anyone who joins PPP with faith and commitment will receive full support to pursue their aspirations. In his words, the PPP is a party that accommodates all aspiration and guarantees growth for its members. Members of the press, respected reflection by Ambassador Abdullah M. Toure remind us that from independence in 1965 to 1994, the Gambia built enduring republican institutions anchored in constitutional democracy, disciplined public finance, a professional civil service, rural development, and principled international diplomacy. As he rightly stated, these institutions remain the backbone of the Gambia state today. These are not myths, they are facts, and they are the historic achievements of the PPP. Guided by his leadership and trust in the executive of the PPP, I hereby formally join this great party with the aspiration to contest as its flag bearer. We are fully committed to doing everything within our power to promote the PPP agenda, sell its vision to the Gambian people, and work under the core principles of the party to ensure victory in December 2026. I also extend my heartfelt gratitude to my sister, partner, Mrs. Nenneh Cheyassin Kebe, for her collaboration, and to my entire team for taking this bold step together. The PPP is a party where every Gambian belongs. I was also encouraged by my uncle, Jabel Sise, who called me to motivate me and assure me of his support. Yes. Yeah, Jabel Sise. Yeah. His advice was inspiring and reaffirmed my decision. Members of the press, I wish to echo and reaffirm the timeless philosophy of our founding father, Sir Dawda Kairaba Jawara. And I humbly appeal to everyone to adhere to this noble call. As he clearly stated, the PPP was not merely a party that happened in power. As a movement, we had a mission. Since the party's inception in 1959, we espoused a national cause, a body of beliefs, ideas, and principles by which we always stood. This mission was anchored in dignity, unity, and respect for all Gambians. In the same spirit, Sir Dawda Jawara further reminded us in his memoir, Kairaba, pages 207 to 208, that politics must be guided by issues and policies, not abuse or discrimination. And quote, I urge all the PPP candidates that issues and policies were what the people wanted to hear and not abuse. Speakers would set aside the real issues and speak disparagingly of their opponents, parentage, bloodline, or caste. Always wondered what caste had to do with one's ability to serve one's nation. I humbly appeal to all political actors and supporters to embrace this guidance. Our politics must be about ideas, service, unity, and national progress, not insults, division, or exclusion. I stand before you today with humility and strong conviction that PPP is the party that delivers the best for the Gambia, a legacy upon which we all continue to rely today. I fully understand that this journey will not be easy. It will require collective effort, discipline, unity, and all hands on deck to restore a PPP-led government. As our veteran leader, Uncle OJ, often said, I believe in young people. I share that belief and remain optimistic. When young people come together, they can revive this great party. This PPP stands on the shoulder of giants, and we are all running on the foundation they built. This journey is not about me, it's about the agenda of the People's Progressive Party. Without doubt, we have everything it takes to move this great party forward, drawing strength from its proud legacy of service, self-reliance, unity, and nation building for the Gambian people. Thank you, and may God bless PPP and the Gambia. Thank you. Kanye, for your question, very brilliant question. PPP is a legacy party. It was founded in February 14, 1959. Until today, it exists. So we're PPP now. I am PPP. Every member of Golden Era is now PPP, and we are going to work together to revive the party. Like Honorable Singate said, we're going to usher in the Golden Era. That's going to be another slogan of PPP, and it's going to take a collective effort to do that. So we believe in the party. This is a party of integrity. There's a lot that Sadauda has done that shows he listened to the people. As the party slogan said, the voice of the people is the voice of God. So we are going to work together collectively to revive. It's going to be a collective effort. And we share the same agenda, even if you look at our Golden Nine and you look at their existing agenda today. And we believe this partnership will be, it's what Gambia is missing today. So it's going to take a collective effort. We are one. I am PPP today, Nenneh is PPP today, and tomorrow.
They saw us as a viable partner. So we are here today because through conversations, we found out that we have a lot in common. Gambia, the reason why I joined politics is what I'm going to talk about. It was very personal to me. The Manyo 5 years ago, retire in America, ligay in Fufu. I felt like I needed to come to Gambia because I wanted to connect with Gambians, because I wanted to connect with my father. So my initial reason for coming was to build a relationship that I thought I had lost. For those who know me, you know I was born in America. I've lived there most of my life. But as black people, we are not considered Americans. I know everybody wants to go to America, but once you've made a living and you're able to live without working, America is not where you should be. This is home. So I stayed here for 6 weeks. I went back home, packed my suitcase, came back to Gambia, and I never left. There are lots of things we take for granted because you've never traveled. But as a black woman living in a country of almost 330 million, only 18% of us are black in America. So the family fufu. So somune ligay fufu nga amsa halis do famuna dika. And I felt a responsibility when I came and I saw how difficult life is in Gambia for most people. I just happened to have been born there and I had the opportunity to be educated there. That's why my circumstance was different. So through my philanthropic work, I felt that I owed Gambian women something. I needed to give back. And the feeling that I would get when I'm out giving back, it was overwhelming. And I loved the attention I got from giving back, so I kept giving. I started visiting the women in the farms, started going to the marketplaces, started visiting hospitals, just started donating, and it became very overwhelming. And I realized what I was doing was not enough. That 100,000 or that 50,000 was not fixing the root cause of our problems in Gambia. And I realized that the top is what needed to change. I met Saikou, we started talking, and we aligned. I respected him. I saw he was the first person I met who was willing to invest $2 million of his earned money into a system that he did not expect anything back. And I did not think that was possible. And that's how we aligned, and that's how we became friends. There are systems in America that work, that I feel like we can implement here. And the resources are here. If we can lose $1.5 billion in 3 years, the money is here. It's just been mismanaged. I can use myself as an example. By age 35, I was divorced with 3 children. I had to go back to school because the banking industry, I wasn't making enough money to support myself and my children. The only reason I was able to go back to school is because there was a social service system that took care of my children. Damaron 5 o'clock, yobus mahalais daycare 6, dem school ligay, muna jël si suma domi, delu ñew. Through that, I was able to get a nursing degree. Nursing degree bobu la jël, ma start business ak suma sister. And I am still able to bill Medicaid millions of dollars a year because the American government gave me that opportunity. Imagine if we are here and we use those resources. We support single mothers so they can go back to school. Imagine if we're here, we're able to build boreholes for the women, not only for them to have water, but for them to learn how to grow their crops and manage their crops. Imagine if we have a plant where you can refrigerate your food items for free. So you can grow, not only grow your crops, have a place to store them, and sell. We can eradicate hunger in Gambia by 30% in 1 year. We have to create a governance that holds people accountable. And the only way we do that is by digitalizing our taxes, knowing that I don't need to know someone that knows someone for me to only pay 10% of what I actually make. We have to create a Gambia that not only affects the 5 or 10% of people like us, but affects everybody. I'll tell you a story of what happened to me on Sunday. There is a farm in Faratu, a friend of mine told me about. Tamafadem. I found out that these women were waking up at 2 a.m. in the morning. Imagine, just so to be able to come water their plants. And they can only, yes, and they can only water their plants and grow their crops only in the raining season. There is no water at the farms. And when they come to water their plants, they have to sleep there with their children because the men that are there, when they gather water, they're physically able to fight off these women and they're able to water their plants. So these women said crops were not growing. I just went there to visit. But when I found out that there was a woman there with a 6-month-old baby, she sleeps there from 2 a.m. to 7 in the morning to water her plants, then grows the crops and goes and sells. She doesn't get home till 7, and that's when she cooks dinner for 7 children. Gambia shouldn't be that hard. The cost of a borehole was only $300,000. I was able to build a borehole in 1 week, but the present government has not built one in 10 years. You have to care about the system. I am not saying Saikou and I have all the answers, but I'm saying we care enough to find people with the right answers pour liggéey. Ñun liggéey nañ ba pare. Am nañ suñ xaalis ba pare. Ñëwuñ fii pour lekk seen xaalis. ñu fi nekk lekk nañ ba doyal nekk nañ fa 5 years defuñ dara ñëwaat nañ another 5 years total of 10 years defuñ dara lu tax ngeen foog ne 15 years dinañ fa liggéey ñii faalawuñ la suñ la joxee xaalis lekk ko parce que sa xaalis la suñ la joxee maalo jëlal ko sa maalo la waaye soo demee pour vote votal sa future pour sa bopp ak sa doom yi am leen fayda ñu fa nekka woon nañ ñu ne ñoom faalewuñ ñu ñun tam nañ bàyyi vote of religion voting of tribe voting of your own personal ideas or you wanting to project your personal beliefs on me no vote because you yourself know you deserve a better Gambia vote because you want a better future Damadem Banjul the whole of Banjul only has one vocational school so domi sunjehale school. It's not everybody that wants to be a carpenter, a mason, a plumber, and the building. It is so dilapidated. You don't even have a running water. Is that conducive for you and your children? Why should you accept that? I say no to all of that. That's why I'm sitting here. I say no because I believe in a better Gambia, and we have the resources. Suñ xaalis la waru ñoo nangu bulal nangu kenn naxaat leen. Every promise they've made in 10 years, they have broken. They are very scared of this group. We are going to change the way you think about politics. You're going to put yourself first. Damabuga sa dom su jeexalee school do dem back road. Dafa toog fii parce que am na liggéey am na leneen lu mun a defar boppam. I want you, when you finish high school, by age 25 or 30, you're so amee sa jabar buguma nga dëkka si family compound dama buga nga mun a jënda sa compound yi boppa nga am liggéey nga mun a toppatoo sa doom yi I want you when you finish high school amuloo mag ku toog si ron bi di naan ataaya nekka fa ba mag am jabar ñu dëkka foofu de amuñ xaalis amuñ da buguma loolu I want you to have a Gambia where you don't need to be educated to even be able to build the life that you deserve. I want you to be able to learn how to fish. I want you to be able to learn carpentry. I want you to live a life of dignity, a life of pride, that you are proud of yourself. I want you to be able to sit here like I sit here. I sit here because I'm confident. I sit here because I did the work. I had the opportunity to be educated and to live the life I want. That's what I want for you. I want you to, I have a mboka who told me, man, suma domi da rafet, dama buga ñu taka tubab. Kula wane tubab yep am halis. Kula wane so domi su take tubab, fufulay ame jama. Did it. I want you to be educated enough for you to have a voice in your house. For you to be able to make a difference in your house. For you to be in a marriage, if you're not happy, you're not stuck there. You're able to give him the finger and go build a life for yourself. That's what I want for Gambia. So I sit here with Saikou because I respect him. I believe in him. What it took 35 years for me to accomplish, Saikou moved to America, did it in less than 15 years, and came back. He's disciplined. Dafa gom Yala. He wants his family, he's respectful, and he's ready to work. I want Gambians to look for leaders that are not going to use your wealth to build wealth for themselves and their families. Lu ñu wara am ñu toog fii Yàlla may nañu ko ba pare dañoo ñëw fii parce que yéen a sonna soo leen dimbale wu ñu duñ leen mun a dimbale te man duma ñaan kenn ñu votal ñu PPP de soo leen toogee ba bara ñëwaat fii dinañ lekka suuf te des na si yéen thank you
asalaamaaleykum honorable bi mu ne mu ngi leen nuyu yéen ñëpp
meni be nyimbe ngoto mbe konton na bari mbe Gambia fana mbele konton kan katu ngalo ne ko mbe diam kan Gambia radio ni television olto
mu ne mu ngi nuyu ñi fi teew yëpp waaye tamit mu ngi nuyu waa doomi réew yi Gambia ñëpp
même man tara ñim beŋoto radio be bulle télévision be bulle adu sinna kumo moy ne wala simbe la kumo moy nol
mu ne ku fi nekkul yaa ngi amee télé mbaa yaa ngi amee rajo te yaa ngi déggal li moo wax
nte tomu duuta kama soleti
moom mu ngi tudda duuta kamaso
mbota wulli sutu ko ba
mu ne mu ngi jógee ko wulli sutu koo baa
URR
yuwaaraat
mbe jannimbe jamfala
mu ne balaa muy sori
mbe na future president
mu ne suñ future president inshallah
honorable Saikou Sawo
honorable Saikou Sawo
anin golden era
and the golden era
amo be akafo be membi jam menti jang
ñi fi teew yëpp ak ñi fi nekkul tamit
mba fole al bismillah
mu ngi wax
PPP
ñëpp bismillah PPP
bi al mu PPP di ngolet
mu ne tey ñëpp ñooñu ñëpp léegi doomi PPP la
nin to balla kontom balla PPP lem
mu ne soo leen amee tur ngeen am santa PPP la
ndem politicien ti de albe hakke hako boy ne mbe do mandim falale
mu ne moom politicien la dinañ ko baalal a mu wax tuuti
nga dati ni ñul la kafu ñoomoo la
mu ne bu ngi ko dooree xaritoo ak ñii
amanke haritoti de amanke teriyati de a ketta baadi yalte anin dimbaya kiliŋ
mu ne mujjee naa weesu xaritoo rek dafa mujjee nekka mbokka
ntella able party leader and secretary general
mu ne seen able party leader bi ak secretary general bi
honorable Madike Fall
ku ñoo wax honorable Madike Fall
mais yaalon ko abe america le
ki nga xamante ne mu ngi toog si réewi America
and by executive o soto je
te am na foofu executive
wolle be sirinte modol wala mu fode singatati anala assistant o
ñeneen si ñoom ñoo fi teew ku ne fode singate
katay ka fo dole ke ba nan ko jebel sise imo jamay jamani ngamol to fo be
Keba nang
mistake
ko
la
Jibel Cissé mu ne su limee juum
bari diaspora executive hall
mu ne diaspora executive bi
nte diyam la fo nge tentu nge jayi
mu ne di wax xanaa di leen wax jërë yéen jëf di
ni
leen
ntol PPP nga bata jamale soto
mu ne ñoom PPP lu bëri la gaay gis si coow
kabo biri na jataba oje jallo jamano
mu ne jógee ko si dem si yàlla oje Jallow jamonoom
kana bi
ba tey
ñin diaspora dingol mem be bota jay be sirim diaspora to
mu ne Gambian diaspora yi fa toog
imam PPP tuje
bàyyi PPP gan
yen sembentu ya
mu ne dooleen leen
ye londo dinna
jox leen xam-xam
ikam ma koy
di leen dimbale
nga kolea o kolea soto nin allahu taala son taala ñin le ka sono
mu ne
yan
naxar bu gaay mun di am rek su dee yàlla leen ko teg
wote
leen ko dee teg
fode mbe kontondiro nin tentro laale bulo kono ya digne diaspora la
mu ne woon mu ngi jël rek nuyoo di ko dénkaane Fodé pour mu séddaale ko waa diaspora
na bota wala
mu ne jógee ko
be men fola gambia
li
noli
moo wax Gambian yi mooy
nana ya fole ko mantude
mu ne waxoon na ko si gannaaw
nko PPP man fa
mu ne PPP deewul
katu gambia diwul kambia modol kadiyamu diamo man sono ya
mu ne ñu bëri dañoo wax te wax nag neexut
ni ko pati yo fata
soo waxee ne parti dee na
fewo men fata wo buka fokotake
mu ne lu dee duñ ko dee waxaat de
bari mba fola gambia diwul ko
mu ne mu ngi wax doomi Gambian yi
PPP mu pati leti
PPP parti la bi nga
membe
xamante ne
registering
bi register
IEC koto
under IEC
adun IEC la sartol
mu ne te si luwaay IEC
kabo biring 2016 atambita
mu ne depuis 2016 weesu
PPP pati yala sartol timmandile
PPP lu moo def rek moo nekk toog
adun to fanante fanola
mu ne te tur boobu noonu du musa dee
ni ye bungo ni be bungo lola
mu ne sooy sampa
e kadin kole sing
mu ne fondement bi ngay dégg
ye cimento ni mbero
nga
jakasi
def fa ciment ak
yake je
nga def ko
yena bulo ko lo akan
ñëw teg
pour bungo e bamba
néeg bi mun a dégg
woto ni ngambia mu bunti
mu ne su dee Gambia
nkali ko PPP le mala foundation oti
PPP mooy foundation bi
atol dindiwul mbediyam la telle sa anim musol
leen ndaw yi la moo waxal ak jigéen yi
atol journalistol même fana bettilindina
journaliste yi fa teew yu fi
ngal tentu alla nala
mu ne mu ngi leen oo gërëm si
bari lafta duni kilin ne di lalla
mais leena rek lan leen bugg a en
lafta nalla do ko e sono ya
nga dafa bugg a pour liggéey bi ak
i wuluta banko men kan
mu yomba mu ne réew bi nga juddoo fii
foyte menta bi
da nga fi maaga
ye caméra soto
nga amee sa
ye
caméra
kala soto
nga amee sa
ye kayito soto
nga amee sa
e koy ka safere ko banko la kuola
ngay binda ngir
e ñantale yewo banko la londo ya
da
ñinin
nga war a xam réew moomu noonu bu baax a baax
dig in your archives.
mu ne dafa war a nekk
Alta Gambia archives.
mu ne nga dem uti
Alia Gambia history karang.
mu ne nga jàng histoire
Ikatel di niwul filindile.
mu ne xale yi ñu ngi leen doon
Ika
wax
bale PPP man
rek, mu
fenke
ne
jang.
PPP deful
Wol
dara.
dol be wol fokan.
mu ne ñu ngi nekk di wax loolu yëpp
Walla londo membe kungo kono.
mu ne ñooñu seen xam-xam bi nekk
PPP
seen
man
bopp.
sakundale yake
PPP
kungo kono.
moo leen fa defal xam-xam
Ya lon nen kam de manke dindi nin kam men fo be diam kan Gambia
mu
no
ne li moo wax
le.
yëpp moom nekkut xale
Nte man tar diam kan nyin ka fo dam mayede.
mu ne nekkut di wax
Adu alla nyin kamera na la nyin kaytol.
mu ne caméra yi
Laftale
ak
na
kayit
nyin diam kan janjandi Gambia
mu ne
be
li
ko.
wax yëpp ngeen séedale ko waa réew mi yëpp
Gambia be dame mbi.
mu ne Gambia fi mu ne nii
Nga Gambia dingole soto.
doomi réew lañ am
Memu fonding
ñi
kewti.
nga xamante ne ndaw la
A karanta.
te jàngana
A kuninta.
eewu na
A fahamuta.
yiw na jàngana
Ay ngani yo soto.
te am na yéene bu baax
Adwaya a fanko soto.
te am na am bi
Pour que Gambia sambal lafta eta
mu
dame.
yóbbu Gambia fu ñu ko bugga
Wala mu nyin honorable Saikou Sawo.
mooy Saikou honorable Saikou Sawo
Yenyin jenyin biringa ala kumo lamoy.
mu ne bi mu toogee fii di déglu Saikou Sawo
Nga lamoy fonko le to de media le to de.
mu ne bi nga ko jëkkaa déglu si mi
Ay kuma kan ay kuma jamale fo.
mu ne li bëri la wax
Min basi sokono.
lu nekk si xolam
Alafta menkela Gambia
li
ye.
mu yéene si
Ay
Gambia
minno.
ak lu mu mun
Ana lafta menkela.
ak li mu bugg a
Bari
def
kuma kan kilinga ye wala.
mu ne leena rek la wax si yëpp
Ala kumol kono.
mu ne si wax bi
Akon
li mu wax
lafta senol.
yëpp mu ne béy la bugga
Ni ko moye senoy ka boye ya ko ngata dabota nga baro ke.
mu ne suñ soo déggee ñu ne béy naa ñu foog ne
Seno siyatale, seno sifa siyatale.
mu ne béy
Aya be faaliye janne.
mu ne wax na foofu fii yëpp
Alafta ni amoy seno.
mu ne soo déggee ñu ne
Ni ko nga kunko seno Gambia kunko.
soo déggee ñu ne
Mbere be wuranna.
ñëpp ay simeeku
Membe dabota la ba.
kuy jël
Membe kalata la ba.
kuy jël li ñoo béyee
Membe uniforme dun na ba.
kuy sol uniforme
Membe memmen keno la.
ak ku ne
Ibe
lu waay
bunne
mun rek
pempen na ba.
si li nga nekk rek
Ite menno e kungo kono.
looloo munti
Ite be wala landi la Gambia la tabulo ka wala mu senoti.
réew mi pour nga mun a béy
Bari na ko seno fana.
mu ne su waxee ne
Akum mayatal de.
mu ne dafa am
Bintel la mano.
mu ne tey maala bi
Nga
ñoo
mano fa dol domo.
lekk. mu ne maala yaa ngi fi
Malum
ñoo
fali
lekk.
o wala mu naylon busole
mu
ti.
ne mbuus la
Manyanka domo.
mu ne waruñ koo lekk
Courant be siyaring.
mu ne feebar yaa ngi
Hay
bari.
bulod be siyaring.
High blood mu ngi
Musol be ketula taring.
Jigéen yaa
Ke
ngi
bari
lekk.
mun be dokol chapila.
Waa yaa ngi téye banta
Mo buka son futo domo la.
mu ne kenn ne
Mo te
kenn du lekk
nyele mo
cere.
domo la.
kenn du lekk
Mo te
ñebe.
jambo domo la.
kenn du lekk xob
Courant sifa siyat.
mu ne feebar yi façon
Bara
bari na.
men fo.
mu ne wàllum wax
Jata kendea.
si wàllum wér gu yaram
Abem fangol le bulu.
loolu si ñun la des
Ben sembol le la la nyoka.
suñ doole lañ war a boole
Saikou
rek.
manke president ti men kale kon tele bi na mbakela abe kelali.
mu ne moom ñëwul
Ama
Saikou
wo
nekkul
fo de.
président bi wax ne moom mooy ñëw def yëpp
Akonte na tel mbe kafula
mu ne
nyoma.
dañoo bennoo bokk yaakaar liggéey
Ngan sembo di nyola.
joxante suñu doole
Ngan na londol di nyola.
joxante suñu xam
Ngan na ferol kafu nyoma.
isiwaat suñ
Na balu
xam-xam
nyaaye nyinya.
pour suñ toogaay bi mun a rafet
PPP be lori wala
ne
kan.
PPP si sarta yooyu
Birin sa dawda jamano.
bi jamono sada
Fate na ta wuluta wo kono.
te moom Saikou ñëw
Amenta wo kono.
maaga ci loolu
Afuntita.
génn si loolu
Ay ke jata ke yake banta.
mu liggéey
Ala ya harje men na ya soto.
yàlla ji doole
Way
ko.
way ayan murundi nan Gambia
Delloo si
jang.
ko si réewi Gambia.
Akon lafta Gambia le la.
Ne Gambia
Nga
la
Gambia le je.
Gambia la gis
Gambia fondin kewon.
mu ne ndawi Gambia
Gambia musol.
mu ne jigéen ñi
Mediam la
mu ne
tolle.
yàlla moo waxal
Nim politique o sita.
mu ne politique su jotee
E kumaneri njamaka ki jang.
lu ñaaw lu bari moo def
Yelloy te ñaato.
ñu tiim la
Moye wuli fula keme lulu
mu
bondi.
jox la ñaari junne
Akoye hing.
juróomi téeméer mu ne la
Yeta
am
carte o fayni.
nga dem sànni ko carte
Ngo wuli fula keme lulu.
mu ne ñaari junne juróomi téeméer
Ite ni la dimbaya.
yow ak sa doom yi
Din woro wula.
juróom ñaari doom
Ite ni
sa njaboot.
kema akata mo konondo.
mu ne ak sa jëkkër muy ne
Ali wo
yéen-
wuli fula keme lulo do mo fo
Juróomi-
jannin sanji
mu
lu.
ne lekka leen ñaari junne juróomi téeméer boobu ba
Ali
juróomi
nga
at
bala fam fangoli.
mu ne nañ yërëm suñ bopp
Ali nga bala fam fangoli.
nañ yërëm suñ bopp
Gambia musol.